Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, I'll be discussing the different kinds of visas. Now, one of the things I realized over the last couple of years making content is the fact that most people don't even know the kind of visa to apply for, and they usually get stuck, especially in the old visa process. And there are different terminologies, that different people don't even understand the different kinds of visa. So that's why I'm making this video. Now, if you find this video useful, don't forget to smash the like button, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the notifications icon, that's the bell icon beside the subscribe button, so whenever I make a new post you don't get to miss it. Now let's get started. Now the first one, which is the most popular one, is the tourist visa. Now the tourist visa, as the name implies, it is a kind of visa that allows you to travel to a country for tourism purpose. So for example, if you want to travel to the United States to see some of the lovely attractions, you will get a tourist visa. So it's a kind of visa that allows you to just visit any country for tourism. Now number two is like number one. Sometimes they even merge it together. It is called the visit visa. Now for visit visa, it is almost like a tourist visa, but the difference is just the fact that for a visit visa, you know somebody in that country, maybe your brother, your sister, your family member, your friends, and you want to visit them. That is where you get what? A visit visa. So with a visit visa, it's almost like a tourist visa, but the difference is just the fact that for tourism, you might not really know anybody, while for visit visa, you know somebody and the person has given you an invitation to visit that country. So that is where you need a visit visa. The third one is the medical visa. For medical visa, it is basically needed whenever you're trying to give birth or undergo some treatment or surgery in that particular country. So for example, if you're going to a country to do cosmetic surgery, you need a medical visa, or to give birth in that country, you need a medical visa, or for an operation, or for anything that involves around health stuff, you need a medical visa for that particular country. The number four is the business visa. Some countries it is still under the tourist visa, but for some countries the business visa stands alone. What is a business visa? It is a kind of visa that you need when you're going to a country for business purpose, like you want to go and transact, or you want to go and buy goods to come and resell in your country, or you have a business meeting with your partners or with some people in that particular country. That's where you need a business visa. Number five is the work visa. Now just in case you're wondering, what is a work visa? Now for most countries, you can't just apply for their work visa. You have to get a job first in their country before you apply for a work visa. For some other countries, mostly the Asian countries, you don't need to get a job. They'll just give you like an open work permit. For example, in Dubai, in Oman, and I think also in Qatar and Turkey. So they have this open work permit that you can just apply for a work permit directly from your country. But most of the time, from countries like UK, US, Canada, you have to get a job before you can apply for the work permit. Another one is the permanent residence. So for most countries, you can't just apply for their permanent residence. You must have studied in their country for a specific period, or you must have lived in their country for a specific period. Now within that period, once you pass that period, you cannot apply for what is called the residence permit or the permanent residence. So these are the different kinds of visa that you need to understand. So the next time you want to apply, always ensure you know the kind of visa you're applying for. And again, it also makes sense to always apply for the right category, because most of the time if you apply for the wrong category, you might be denied. Let me give you an example. If you're going for a meeting, a business meeting in the United States, and instead of applying for a business visa, you're applying for a tourist visa, you might be denied for that purpose. And same with some other countries too. So it always makes sense to apply under the right category. And most of the people that will be coming and say, no, I want a US work visa. Like I said, you can't just get a work visa to some countries unless you get a job in those countries. So just in case you're wondering, how can you get a job before leaving? Depending on your profession, that will not determine if you can actually apply for jobs in those countries. So if you're a tech person and you have engineering skills, you're a doctor and stuff like that, it's easier for you to just apply for jobs, get the job, then move to those countries. Otherwise, if you're looking for just manual job, most of the time it's usually very hard to get this kind of jobs directly from Nigeria. Also, there are other kinds of visa depending on the country. So there are some form of pilgrimage visas. If you are going for pilgrimage in some countries, there are some other forms of visas too, maybe for people going on religious services and the like. So but you have to also always know the one that applies to you, or the kind of visas available for that particular country you are visiting before you apply. So if you find this video useful, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that whenever I make a new post like this, you don't get to miss it. Now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.